What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I just got over here to the shop, B&K Performance. I didn't get a chance to work on the race car much this past weekend. I got a little bit under the weather, but it is what it is. So today we're going to continue working on this roll cage, and hopefully I can get this thing knocked out pretty soon. Anton's got the transmissions, so he's going to be pulling those apart, trying to figure out what the deal is with that. So I'll let you know in a later video exactly what he finds. And then hopefully I can have this funny car cage stuff done, and then maybe go testing week after next. This coming weekend's just not going to happen. It's already almost midweek, and so not a chance I'm going to get done with this week. So I'm going to probably end up having to get done with this over the weekend. And so maybe we can get the transmission and stuff back in it too. But we got a lot of work to do. Let me show you how far we got, and let me show you what we're going to do. Comment, like, and subscribe. If y'all want to support the channel, head on over to TurboJohnRacing.com. Grab yourself some hats and t-shirts. And then I've also got a waffle coming up. But in order to get in on the waffle, you got to be in my private Facebook group, TurboJohnRacing. This is pretty cool memorabilia piece, I think, and this is going to help get the big block done so that we can get that thing in the car. All right, guys, so this is an active body shop, so not working on the race car. Of course, it gets covered with dust. So we got this bar in here. This turned out pretty good. This is the bar that we cut out, and basically this thing was up here like so, right? So this is where this one was, and we're going to rebend another bar, and it's going to be similar to this, but what we're going to do is I'm going to make it go back and hook to this, and then be here, and then be up higher, because we do need a little bit more headroom. So doing this is going to actually make it okay. So I'm going to rebend this one instead of, it takes a lot of time to grind all this stuff off. And then I think we're going to be good. And then, of course, we'll put the two bars back in between here and here. And then we're going to wrap it back around from this bar back around to the down bar hoop. But that right there, raising it up about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, will make it so that it's a little bit easier to get my helmet on. Of course, it'll make it also just more drivable. With this bar being back like this, I think it's going to be the ticket. All right, guys, well, I completely hate chassis work. Man, this is just not my cup of tea. So we got one bar in. The hardest part is getting it fitted up properly. And, you know, once you get it fitted up okay, then the welding is, I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, I'm not a great TIG welder, but I mean, it's on there, and it's TIG welded. When we put a couple coats of hammer tone paint on it, Brian, it's going to be okay.
It's going to be fantastic.
Hammer tone with lots of rough texture. So y'all mind y'all's business when y'all see the hammer tone. And I ain't gonna hammer tone the whole cage. I'm just gonna hammer tone some of it. Just the part that we're putting in. Okay, so this works good. It is nice and wide now, so I don't have any issues. So the only thing we gotta do, we did raise this up just a little bit, and we gotta put a bar from here to here. We're gonna put this bar here to here, and then we're gonna wrap probably those two back around, or I might just go with maybe one from there to there. Man, it has so much more room like that. I mean, it is amazing how much more room I have. You know, and I mean, it's a funny car cage, and it's slid back. I mean, it's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but you see how we got it rising up just a little bit more in the middle there. And it works, it fits. You know, Brian does have a JD square bender, which that thing works good, but you got to know how to use it exactly, because we made a couple bends and we were like, wait a minute. I was like, I bent it the wrong way. But I think this is going to work good, guys. All right, guys, well, that's going to work. That's going to be it. Like I said, if y'all want to go over to TurboJohn on Facebook, it's a private group. If you're not in it, I think we got like 5,000 or 6,000 members. Go ahead and go join that. And we're going to do a waffle. It's going to be like 50 spots, $20 a person. And it's going to go to our big block, and it's going to be pretty cool. Once y'all go see that, actually, I'll show you. I'm going to show you that here in a second. Hold on. We ain't done yet. I'm going to show you in the video what we're going to waffle off. All right, guys. So I thought this was pretty cool. This is off the wreck car, of course, the old TurboJohn Mustang that we destroyed in Texas. This is the front wheel off of the driver's side. Not really usable anymore. Really bent up, really in bad shape. Got some Texas paint on the tire and wheel and rim. Scuffed up really good. But a lot of people like memorabilia from race car stuff. And so I thought this would be pretty cool. So we got some paint pens, and I'm gonna get all my crew guys, as well as myself and Kelly have already signed it, but we're gonna all sign it. So if anybody wants any wall art, we're gonna waffle this thing off. It's gonna be on the private Facebook group, TurboJohnRacing. So if you're not a member, go click on that. We're gonna do 50 spots at $20 a spot. And I've got a few more things I'm gonna do as well that we're gonna waffle off for people that like to have those type of memorabilia things. Great for the wall, hanging out, and we'll ship it to you as well, as long as it's in the lower 48 states. Can't ship it out of country or to like Canada or Alaska or anything like that. But lower 48 states, we're gonna ship it. This is a pretty cool piece of wall art. Billet Specialties to the front. All right, guys, I appreciate it. This is gonna be going toward the new build and getting the big block ready. Thanks, guys.